Today is the start of a new Britcent challenge. It's Wednesday, the 9th of April, and I've signed up for another 15 days challenge. It's 1 in the morning, but since all challenges officially begin at midnight, so I'm going to get started now, especially since I'm not sleepy and I've just had a late night snack. So this time the challenge is all about prepositions, and today's preposition is before. Everything up to this point was provided by Britcent as part of their practice material. It's a 1-minute recording, but I still had a bit of time left, so I came up with 5 extra sentences myself. You should always think carefully before making any big life decision. I've never seen that kind of huge insect before in my entire life.
Shall we grab a coffee before our flight? I've heard that joke.
No, I don't think life was better before the invention of social media. In my opinion, there are more positive aspects than negative ones. People can contact each other anytime they like. Especially before social media existed, if you were far from your family or friends, you had to make a phone call. It's day 5 of my Britcent challenge today. I got some feedback from my tutor, including what I did well in my speaking, the pronunciations I still need to practice, and how native speakers would naturally say the things I said or any grammar mistakes I made. Like this. When I get feedback about certain pronunciation points, I try to use them in a sentence for the next challenge. So that way I can check whether my pronunciation is improving or not. The way they explode. The way they explode. 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 the way they explored, questioned, and stayed curious. In my opinion, we could judge others at first sight, but we shouldn't define them based on that. First impression can be misleading, and people often turn out to be quite different once. Today is day 8. Let's start. I used to work with him at my previous company. Cut the cake with a knife, not a fork. I saw a man with a beard leave the building. He always does his job with a smile. You agree with me, don't you?
You agree with me, don't you? You agree with me, don't you?
You agree with me, don't you? He always does his job with a smile. You agree with me, don't you? I think it depends. I'm not a people person, and I'm also an only child, so I grew up spending a lot of row in a row, 2 days in a row, 2 days in a row. Row? That is why I usually avoid making plans 2 days in a row. In a row. In a row. No, not row. In a yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, let's enjoy the weekend. Bye. See what our loved ones are doing in real time through their posts. It's definitely more convenient. Okay, this is the last one. No, I don't think life was better before the. Good. Yeah. I got day 8 feedback from my tutor and I asked, am I pronouncing in a row? I don't really know. He said, it was pretty well, but it's a little bit American.
It's more like row. In a row.
In a row.
I mean, it's
row. In a row. In a row. In a row. It's like go, show, no, row. Right? British English is so complicated. I've been thinking a lot about how exhausted I feel after working 3 days in a row. Right? In a I caught a cold. So my boys and what a mess. Hurry up. The film is about to start. I've been thinking a lot of how exhausted I feel after working 3 days in a row. I ordered a pint of pizza. What the hell? I ordered a pint of beer. It took me a long time to realize it, but now I understand that hobby and the things I love. So I'm trying to find a balance between work and life. I think she values honesty above all else. Please see the information above for more details. When will I ever come to New York again? Eventually I booked the ticket. That's one of my favorite films, so I really wanted to see it. But the ticket was far too pricey for me. 나가. 내가 뭘 잘못 들은 게 아니었구나.
차 막혀있어 지금.
나가. I asked an officer which one I should take, but so I approached the station agent and explained my situation. But the first thing he said was no English. I was almost in tears. Thankfully, he took me to a just completed, not just, but anyway, I've completed the 15-day preposition challenge. I've actually signed up for another challenge. This time it's 8-day business English challenge. My phone is dying. Yep. I didn't go for the 15-day challenge this time. Just because the content from day 1 to day 8 was exactly what I was looking for. Anyway, enough of that. Shall we dive into the last feedback?
Formally, and maybe a little bit more in writing. But yeah, we do use use both.
Mm.
Two words for you to focus on then in terms of individual pronunciation. One is competition. Okay.
Competition.
You just need more of that sound, that schwa sound. It's almost competition. It's more.
After the challenge, you can get a point. Yeah, like this. You can get the point after your challenge, and I'm about to practice the schwa sound. I've been practicing my British accent with this YouTube channel, Smashing English. Yeah, this one. Anyway.
Is for a schwa. That's how you spell it, like that. Schwa, schwa, schwa. So a schwa is completely neutral. So I don't want your tongue to be doing anything. I don't want your teeth to be doing anything. I don't want your lips to be doing anything. Do it with me. You ready? Okay, so nothing's happening. It's not it's just okay.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Okay, try
Wow.
practicing that once in
Thorough.
schwas. How do we
Thoroughly.
say this word?
Thoroughly.
What do we think? It's this. Thought.
The thorough thought.
Okay?
The thorough thought is thoroughly thought, and thought thoroughly through and
Try it
through.
again. A great demonstration for why colours are so so the tongue is curling upwards. Okay?
Rural brewery.
You shouldn't feel any buzz. So put your hand here and I want you to just go
Through. Three. Free. Throws.
So let's extend that TH. Literally, W-A-R.
War.
War. I'm going to war. Same thing. War.
Walk.
And then just put a cut on the end. Walk.
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 Work. Work.
Work.
Good job. No R. Then just go
Work.
from your throat. You ready?
Work.
Do the actions with me. Do the actions. Ready?
I walk to work because my work is walkable.
There you go. Well done. Number 7.
I can't have a proper cup of coffee in a proper coffee pot. I'll have a cup of tea pot. I'll have the I have a
If I can't have a proper cup of coffee in a proper cup of coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. Practice it. You'll get there eventually, I promise.
So my 15-day journey, not journey, my 15-day journey is ended. So I don't know how to end up this video.